Welcome back. Well, let's get talking to another company now. JK Paper reported what was a weak set of Q2 FY24 numbers. It witnessed flattish revenue growth and gross profit contraction impacted the EBITDA this quarter. Also, lower demand has affected the performance of the company. To discuss this, we have with us Mr. AS Mehta, who's the president and director of JK Paper, who's joining in now. Mr. Mehta, hi, welcome to the show. If you could just start by telling us what was the what was the volume and realization breakup this quarter for you?
This quarter, when we compare the last year, the same quarter, the volume-wise, it is more or less the flat. It is something around 1% higher than the previous year. And the realization is down. It is lower realization. And we were expecting this. In fact, last year, the quarter 2 and quarter 3, the pricing, paper prices were exceptionally higher in view of the global pulp and paper prices. So they were bound to come down.
Can you tell us how much your realizations were down by, and both on volume and realizations, what is the second half looking like?
I would say that the realization, different product categories, they were down. Uncoated paper, there was not much the drop in the NSR, but the packaging board and the coated paper, the prices were down by something around 20 to 25%. And when you talk about the H2, I would say that to some extent now the global pulp prices have started moving northward. So we have corrected the packaging board prices something around 4 to 5% last quarter, but the effect will come in this quarter now. And the coated paper prices have been corrected only to the extent of 4 to 5% this quarter.
All right, so coated paper prices have been down by 4 to 5%, whereas packaging paper has been increased, and the impact of that you are likely to see in the...
Coated paper also increased this quarter.
They have been increased, okay. You acquired a utility packaging company for about 89 odd crores. Just wanted to know, at what level can you scale this to? What would the margin profile of this business be? And I see Manipal Utility packaging revenues in FY23 at close to around 148 crores. Where does this go?
Correct. You are right. In fact, this is the first acquisition in the monocarton conversion business. So, I mean, in fact, this acquisition, in fact, the deal will be closed this month now. We have signed the SPA, but the closure formalities are being done, and hopefully by end of this month, we should be through with all the formalities. This is the entry in the monocarton business, and we will learn this business. And thereafter only we will actually, be able to tell you, what kind of a top line we should be able to do, what kind of a profit improvement should be possible. We are concerned. Yes, I would say that JK Paper will certainly add value in this. And we are known for the operational efficiencies and the excellence in every aspect. So we will bring that value to that company.
Okay. Mr. Mehta, good afternoon. I wanted to ask you about the overall growth picture for FY24. If you map the last 2 fiscals for the company, you've grown at an average rate of over 40%. Is that a sustainable rate on the top line even in FY24 and 25?
See, the growth of 40% or 50%, they are backed up by the expansion. And this was predominantly because we put up a packaging board line at Gujarat plant. So every time you can't expect 40% growth for a paper company when the industry is growing at 5%. You can grow double the industry growth, but not 40 or 50%. But certainly, the top line on a price to price basis, if you think, we should have grown by something around 7 to 8%, but since the prices are lower, so the top line would, look to be lower. Volume wise, I would say that we should have a growth of something around 5 to 6% year as a whole.
Okay. Just a quick question with regards to the festive season. Does that in any way impact your demand? Do you see incremental higher demand? And if so, what is it looking like, say, compared to the year ago?
I would say that festive season, it impacts our packaging board demand because writing, printing category, they have no bearing on the festival or other thing. I mean, the impact on the writing, printing paper is on the summer break or the court breaks or those kind of thing, not the festival season. Festival season, the impact is on the packaging board as well as now our new business of a corrugation business. Because of the festival season, the sale goes up substantially. I would say this year, slightly the festival demand is better than the previous year festival demand.
All right, take that point. Thanks a lot for joining in, Mr. Mehta, and giving us a view on the year ahead and across the board growth for your businesses. Take a short break. On the other side, we have Varun Alag, who's the chairman of Honasa Consumer, the owner of Mama, to discuss about their listing and more importantly, the plans from here on. Stay tuned.